Okay, so I get asked this question a lot about what all is covered under insurance. So basically, there is cancel for a covered reason, which is not the big reason that I want everybody to have insurance. The big reason that I want everybody to have insurance is for medical coverage. Unless you have some kind of amazing medical insurance plan, as soon as you leave the United States, your medical insurance will not cover you. So, God forbid you slip and fall or get sick and need to see a doctor while you are out of the country, you're going to be left with a nasty souvenir called a big medical bill. You don't want to come back with that. So that's the big reason that I want everybody to have insurance. It also is going to cover trip interruption. So that is a situation where, God forbid, you have to interrupt your vacation for an emergency reason. Same with trip delays. So again, God forbid, but for some reason your flight is delayed majorly and you can't get to your destination. It's also going to cover for lost luggage. And they do have cancel for a covered reason. Now, covered reason is going to be very well defined in the policy. So do your due diligence and read through that policy because they're very strict about that. So it's going to be things like jury duty, illness, death, home becomes uninhabitable, that kind of stuff. If you need cancel for any reason, that's going to be something like work has come up, I can't go. I'm mad at my husband and now I don't want to go. Those types of things are cancel for any reason. And in most policies, there is not a cancel for any reason policy. So if that's something that's important to you, I need to know so that we can look at your options. When you're going to start getting into specific questions, because I am not a licensed insurance agent, I'm not legally able to advise you, but those are just kind of some of the highlights on it. But do again, read through that policy to see what they define in the policy as covered reasons, because a few examples would be like when 9/11 happened or the pandemic happened, those particular reasons were not written into policies. Most of those have those written into the policies now, but take your time. It's going to take you 5 minutes to go pull up that policy because I've emailed it to you. You have it. And if you can't find it, let me know and I'll send it to you again. But it's well defined. Another example was it was the summer of 24 when we had the IT outage and planes were grounded. There were a lot of people that did not have insurance coverage for that because it was not written into the policy. So definitely go look at the policy. It's always better to have it than not have it, especially mainly for the insurance coverage. And leisure care, which is something that we do offer. If you book the insurance within 14 days of making your deposit on your vacation, then you can waive the pre-existing condition clause. The pre-existing condition clause means they will not cover if you have a pre-existing condition, and that um, is your claim for a medical coverage or is your claim for cancellation. They won't cover it unless you have waived that clause. So let's say you have, I don't know, asthma, and your asthma worsens and you can't fly, and you have not paid for the insurance 14 days after you made your deposit, they're not going to cover that. You have to, let's say you have to see a doctor in destination for your asthma, which has worsened, and you did not waive that pre-existing condition clause, then they're not going to cover it. So that's also very important to know. Those are kind of the highlights. If you have any specific questions, I have to refer you to the insurance company and their agent specifically. You have that information in the policy. So when you start reading through the policy, you're going to see the contact information. After you've done all that, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. All right, go get your insurance. Thanks. Have a great day.